Good morning everyone. It's been a while. Sunday again. Had quite a busy week. Plus the rain, which sort of slows you down a little bit. Had all the parents come in for a visit, which was really nice. And had a birthday party, and then when the rain cleared, I literally just did minimal because it came out really hot. But I'm going around for a walk this morning, and I thought, you know what, you guys could come with me and have a look at all the growth that's happening. And as you can see here, the hydrangeas are just about ready to burst out into flower. Got a few open, and my fuchsias are starting to flower. So those ones are quite bush ones. Quite a few ready to go. Oh, this one's opened up a few since last I had a look. Oh yeah, look at that. It's going to be a double with the pink on the outside. So that's looking really nice. And then go over here, all the flax flowers are open. As you saw at the beginning of the video, I have tuis coming in. They're native to New Zealand. And they make the beautiful song. Hopefully I can find a sound for you. The sweet peas, this lot of sweet peas anyway, is starting to slow down a bit. But I'm hoping, let's get down here, hoping to collect all their seed pods, as long as they don't bust before I get to them. Which, I mean, if they grow here again next year, is not a bad thing. But yeah, then I can sow some more next year. The beetroot, you can't really see it very well in there. Peanuts are a bit slower, but I assume they'll just be slow because they've got a lot of work to do. Been picking these carrots. Some of them have been quite leggy and whatnot. But it's alright, they still taste good. My asparagus in there, decided to send out new shoots. I grew them from seed, so it's going to take me a few years before I manage to go ahead and get anything off them. I thought I'd show you in my shed. Open. There we go. These are the flax. They're looking really good. And the clivia I've planted are starting to get little shoots on them. So those two I've taken out. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with them because I put them underneath there because apparently they need high humidity to grow. You just put them on the top. I thought, well, those guys are pretty settled, so I thought I'd just take them out. And yes, the tomatoes are still there. These are the seeds of the clivia. So these are the yellow, and then I think they're more orange than red flower, but I think the ones that I've seen at my in-laws are actually quite a deep orange, so they almost look red and under the shade, so they're really good under the shade plant to have. Oh, we'll shut that. Me and my son mowed the lawns yesterday. We swapped out our ride-on for a self-propelled one, so that's interesting. Alright, around here. And the carrots are doing well. Well, one row is. Obviously I need to go back and have a look at the video and see which carrots I planted there, because they really like it. And so is the dill. It's just taking off. I just take off the side ones and freeze them because I mainly use it for doing my gherkins or pickled cucumber, I suppose. The kurma haven't changed too much, but they're looking pretty good. Getting quite, can you see in there? Getting quite bushy. Nope, don't do that. That didn't work, did it? Yeah, so they're getting quite bushy. I won't take the cover off until they're fully covered out everywhere, just because of the amount of birds we have that come along. I'll probably try and dig it out. These are the butternut pumpkins, and they are looking really good. I was looking at them the other day thinking I probably should take the cover off, but I think they've got enough room that I'll just keep them covered, just because of this area is really close to the paddock, and we have ducks come in and pukekos and stuff. So got my son to put lawn clippings there yesterday so I can put it around the tomatoes. So they're not doing much. I got to get in some flowers on these guys over here. Oh, we're going here. So that's exciting, getting some tomato flowers. I have been picking them out and things like that so they don't do their side shoots. Have not got around to weeding that. Was hoping to. And then, yeah, rain and life in general keeps you busy. So one day we'll do a video of that one. Excuse the squeaky shoes. Oh, this rhubarb is a dessert rhubarb, so it's a red one. I do need to weed in there, but I had it in a barrel, and I've now split it into 3 plants, and I can confidently say it does like where it is. I put a lot of lawn clippings around it too, because rhubarb are very heavy feeders, so the more you can put material on top, the better they'll do. Potatoes about the same. Thought I saw some flowers on them the other day, these ones here, but that's alright. I went ahead and picked some of the celery. I need to keep on top of it, because if it gets too hot it'll just seed. And did my celery salt. Now we'll try and get in underneath here. It rained a bit last night, surprise, surprise, so the ground is a bit wet, not much. No, I've got quite a few fruit on that one. I don't know whether they've been fertilised properly, I suppose we'll just wait and see. On that one. Oops, no leaf. So, hopefully, fingers crossed. Oh, look at them there. We'll be having some zucchini soon. Yummy. Plus, if I grow too much, I shred it up and freeze it, and I use it for baking and whatnot. It's very nice. And what was the one I made? A chocolate zucchini brownie, I think it is. It's very nice. Oh yay, look at that, starting to get some nice green beans on here too. We'll have to keep an eye on them. Just keep coming in and picking them, I do, and then that way they keep producing. One of them pick and come again crops. So that's the celery from the side. It's looking good actually. Not the biggest or the prettiest, but I don't go for pretty. Alright, try and get back out again. Well, you can see there, that row of corn is doing well. These guys have decided to tassel. They're not the biggest, but I'm sure they'll still produce us some corn. So, with the soil that they're having to work with, I'm quite happy with how they've done. It's not like it's the most fertile soil in the world. That's got to keep working on that one. A few more of the cannellino beans have come up, and of course all the dill in here. I don't think it's the year for blueberries though. Had a lot of flowers, but minimal fruit on them this year. That's alright. we'll leave them there. Plus I did plant them in there this year, so they probably got to settle as well. And I've got to actually learn how to prune them, because you're supposed to prune them in a certain way. Alright, and then these ones, these tomatoes, oh my goodness, they are happy. I actually haven't tied on any more. And we got more flowers on these ones, so that's great. And then the elderberry, where did I see them? They've been hidden in the tree now, which I'd, oh no, they're all falling off. There was some berries on there. I suppose those are, aren't they? But anyway, once again, first year planting, so we'll give it a break this year. I might have to learn a little bit more about them, but that's the part of gardening, isn't it? You always learn. These guys have taken off with this heat. This heat and the rain, just absolutely taken off. It's fantastic. It's very exciting. I thought I saw someone here the other day, but that's alright, we'll have to keep an eye on it. These are my guava bushes, which I thought, looking from the kitchen window, they weren't doing anything, but actually they are looking fantastic. I'm hoping they'll grow up about the same height as the fence there, and then it'll just create, I'll back up a bit so you can see, create a nice solid wall of guavas, and then I'll pick what I want, and then the birds can have the rest. So I'll make guava jelly out of them. They're very nice. And as you can see here, the oh, give me a minute, I'll think of the name. Queensland blue pumpkins that looked rather sad when I put them in there have just burst to life. They're just having the perfect weather for it all. They're just growing crazy, and I think they've even got little pumpkins on them, but they probably won't hold those, so I'm not too worried. I'm generally in the mind of just let things do what they do naturally, and then yeah. So these sweet peas are still bursting with flowers. Look how tall they're, actually as tall as that now. I remember when they were all the way down there. They've just shot up. But then also saying that, they have really helped my cucumber. Where did I see it? So this is the cucumber underneath. It's hiding. And then, oh yeah, there, look. Isn't that a good sized cucumber? I'm so excited. Didn't do very well with cucumbers last year, but then saying that, I was still setting up my garden, so a bit more settled this year. Already picked some rhubarb. I really should show you guys this recipe. It's, what is it called? Rhubarb custard bars. It is absolutely delicious. I haven't actually checked the Tamarillo for fruit, but I do know it's flowering, so these tomatoes are looking good. But look at the pumpkins. These are butternut squash. Buttercup. Sorry, not butternut. We already did butternut. But look at that. They've just taken off. I can see my kitchen window is right there. And I can look out every morning and just go, wow, you have grown so much. Now, I don't think it's been long enough, but we'll have to just keep an eye on it. I'll give it a while. But the maple tree has not done anything, but I assume it's busy underground sorting out its roots, hopefully. So fingers crossed we'll still get something out of that one. Looks like some of these onions, oh, that one's going to seed, look at that. I'll have to pull out soon. Oh, there's the other lot of beetroot. Hopefully nothing's going in there and digging around, because I know they do that. This garden, so once again, here's my kitchen window. doing my dishes and I look out and I just see that. Those yellow ones I didn't see last year, so it is looking really nice. There are other colours you can get. I think my mother-in-law has a different colour as well, so I really should try and get some more of that and then take some of the red out and then put them in there. But otherwise, yeah, that's it. So yeah, bit of a weird week for me. Been very, very busy and not busy with it raining. So yeah, no, everything's nice. And then of course, we're full solar powered, so anytime it's raining we can't do a lot. But yes, I'm very pleased with how everything's looking. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and we'll hopefully do a garden project soon. But I thought you'd like to see everything's just taken off in the last week. So I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.